Alright, apparently pausing it stopped my video. So we're going to have to link these together and call it a, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. So what I've done now, in the last video is I scribed with the Veritas scriber, and then I colored it in, so to speak, with a pencil. So I traced it with a pencil so you can see it. And now what I'm doing is this is where I marked where my biscuits were. You'll remember that it was like this, okay? And so that's where my biscuits are. So I wanted to make sure that I traced down accurately to the center, and this is exactly going to be the center for when I start to biscuit joint. Look at this cute little guy. This is called the Woodpecker's Mini Square. All right, and for the first time, I'm actually able to use it this small size effectively. And it's really, really convenient. You can put that on your keychain if you want, whatever. So essentially, really all I have to do now is set him just like this. And really, this is made to take care of little jobs like this, right? So I could put it this way. It might slip around, whatever. This is really the best way. Now, if you want to meet his cousin, whoa, look how big he is, 18 inches. I finally pulled the trigger and I got that guy. I got him first. He was cheap. The bigger one there was 180 bucks. I had the price on there because I have some subscribers that ask me, hey, how much is that? So we're going to go along quickly here and just draw these lines in. I already took care of that one, as you just saw. And well, I thought there's nothing like production when you can do something over and over again. This got some time to chat here. This table is not production at all. This coffee table is custom made to hold a very heavy piece of glass. Very, very heavy piece of glass. Apparently this this line here is not so pronounced, so I'm going to do my best guessing here. So yeah, this coffee table has been a lot of fun to design. I pray and I get ideas from Hashem, from Yeshua, from the Lord, and so I'm not copying anybody's design here. This is fresh out of heaven here. Okay, so all right, so we've got all that taken care of. Now we have to go across from here and make sure. At this point, I can actually use my vise. Convenient for me. I want to come across this line here. These lines that I put. Okay, so I keep messing up here. I'll come across and meet these guys. All right, so yeah, it's just Custom Designs. We are growing much quicker now on our channel. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you, subscribers, for leaving your comments. Please do leave your comments, and we'll get back to you. Asking your questions, and I'd love to see what y'all are working on as well. So we have what, 650 videos. Oops, he's not accurate. 650 videos on a variety. Actually, 666. I remember that evil number when I saw it this afternoon. We got to get out of 666. Let's go to 777. So we'll get past that with these videos that will be going up. So yeah, there you go. So I'll pause the video now and do the other side. I say that I'll pause it. Try it again. make sure that we can continue here. All right, this time it worked, my friends. I managed to unpause the video. So we're taking our scriber again, and we want to make sure that it lines up with this original mark that I put on there. Okay, and then begin to do it again. Scribe that line. Now I'll know exactly where these biscuits need to go. What you want. The beauty about this is once you set your biscuit to the proper depth, you're all set. As long as it doesn't become unset. And I did a recent video on, you know, hey, here's how you adjust, look that up, the biscuit joiner. Because over time, yeah, in between uses, which can be a year away for me, because, you know, I just don't have to do those types of things all the time. So now I'm going to trace out that line, because I'll be darned if I can see it. I can barely see that with all this light. So you're going to trace the line very carefully. Make sure you don't veer off the line. It's so easy to do with oak. Because oak is so grainy that you could start following the grain in the wrong direction. So, all right, so that's that. And now I will have a level of assurance that the biscuits, when I set my biscuit joiner up, that it's going to be in the right place. Okay. Again, these are number 0 biscuits, and that's important to know when you set the biscuit joiner. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause again and get ready to actually do the biscuit jointing. Now I'm going to have two different settings. One is going to be for this board, and one is going to be for this board. Obviously the depths are different. So we'll do one then the other. Let me pause you, so hopefully it's going to go good here. All right, so we're continuing on. We made the marks on the side, and now we're matching those marks on the side exactly by lining up the square on that mark, and we're just giving a quick little score here with the pencil. Now at first, you know, when you saw me sort of making fuzzy lines and, hey, where was that line? That, you know, when I was marking the biscuits where they're going to go, it wasn't so critical at that time. Now that I have an actual line, I can put the square on. Again, this is the mini square made in U.S. from woodpeckers. So that's serving me well. So now we can take the biscuit joiner and start making a lot of noise. Now, again, if I did this every day, I'd have dust collection going on. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I want to take you off because it's just going to be this one off here, and so here we go. Again, look at the video on the DeWalt DW682 plate joiner, and I go into details on how to adjust this, but I just want to show you that I'm sorry for moving it down like that. Really, all you got to do is line up this red line with your line, okay, and then lock it in. Okay, so that's as easy as that gets. Now, my experience has been that you want to raise it a little bit. I'm going to angle you down some more here. Raise it a little more than you usually would, because this unit is heavy. So in other words, I went, just a hair above that line. I'm going to be doing lots of these cavities over and over and over again. And if I don't hold it exactly where it goes and support the weight, it might go up at an angle or something like this. Okay, so in the same way, there's measure twice, cut once. You want to do that with this too. Make sure it's still set, make sure this is locked in, and so you're good to go. Now I can start creating these cavities one by one. So we should be good. You definitely need ear protection, my friends, or you're not going to know what people are saying. One more thing. You want to get the motor up to speed before you actually start taking out the wood, okay? Don't just start it up and go right into the material. You'll bog it down. All right, that's as simple as that is. Now I'm gonna pause you. So I'm gonna flip it around and I'm gonna finish that up. We'll unpause you when we show you how we're doing this one. Again, that's gonna be a different depth, so I have to set that depth. All right, so we're here at the end of the biscuit joining. We have now the side pieces that are going to be connected to this board over here. And we used our marvelous little woodpecker mini square to transfer the line from here to here. Perfect for doing that. And what I had to do was start these cavities early because of my situation here. So to clamp this up and to be able to do this fluently, at any rate, and for the video, I just took care of the ends just because of the clamping situation I got going on here. All right, let's go ahead and finish this up. All right, so in theory, we're ready to biscuit joint this guy together. So let's just do a real quick dry fit. And we'll finish this up, not in this video. So what we'll do is we'll take a few biscuits, just a few key biscuits, place it down in here. Now just know that you may have asked yourself, if you've not done biscuit joining before, what if I'm over a little bit to the left or the right? Is that going to matter? Not really. There's a little bit of wiggle room that goes on with this system. You can always recavitate. We'll make a word up here. All right, so let's go ahead and put him in the vise. It would be prudent to line this up because one side is unique to the other. Okay, so he's not going there. He's going, whoa, probably this way. And that is incorrect. So that must mean he is going like this. Let's just put it like this so that we can see it. Yeah, I do my videos live so you can see me fumbling and making mistakes, but if we're honest, we're all doing that in our shops. I just happen to don't mind that you learn with me and see you know what's going on. So let's lie this on the top and see if our lines are matching up. They're not. So I probably have the wrong border or the wrong side. Let's try it again. This is one time when you want to be really accurate. All right. I got one more chance to be right here. Oh, I know what happened, folks. I had this inset a little bit from the edges, and I think that's what happened. So, okay. All right, you and I are both glad that I paused that. It took me a while to orient these lines the way they should go, and this is really what I want. Here, my lines are matched up. Now, in theory, you just set it down, like so, and voila. That's it. Now we have actually put one or two more biscuits in there, so that because what I want to do is just take it over by the bench, the desk. I'll get it right. I think I'm hungry. The table. I'll give you an idea what it's going to look like. It's going to look really cool. I gave myself some options here. See, that's really far away too. Might want to move you in a little bit. Yeah, definitely. Sorry, y'all on the big TVs. I think there's great big rewards for y'all in heaven for putting up with my shaking. Turn that off. I can't even see anything. There we go. All right. So hopefully that won't be in your way. Can I pinch and zoom? I cannot. So this is the best I can do right now, folks. So what I did with my design, and I consulted the gentleman who I'm making this for, I said I can do this two different ways. with the shelf. I can put this ledge even. Let me take you off the mount. I could put the ledge with a piece of board even with itself, so it looks like one piece, or I can do it like this, giving it a little bit of a ledge, because what if you want to set stuff on there and you don't want it to fall off? Well, he said the design is in my, he said that, you know, go ahead with what you feel best. You're the designer. He said he saw in my eyes that I preferred this one. I was trying not to show that. All right, so that's basically it. But I have two options with this. Remember that I offset it. The height of this. We have an extreme height. This would be the more subtle height. But if I flip it, it's really, really deep. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like it. I mean, it's all depends on what it is you're going for here. And I've mentioned in the past that mathematically speaking, these things matter. I forget what the math is called on this type of thing. But when you're looking and you're designing and something just doesn't look right, there's a reason for it. And there's ways of working that math out. All right, let's take it back off the mount. Thank you for your patience, by the way, while I mount you and dismount you. I know it's hard on to follow these things. So there we go. Look how handsome that is, my friends. That's the one I like. Okay. So we'll end this video. Pause, start, pause, start, pause, start. And the next video you see is going to be designing this unit into this. Okay. At the moment, everything is dry fitted, by the way. That's what you really should do when you're designing something or gluing up. Prior to gluing up, you want to dry fit. Make sure everything is going to go where you think it's supposed to go without any hitches. All right, thanks. That's 23 minutes of your time I've taken. Thanks for coming to the shop, Biscuit Custom Designs. If you found this video independently of the series, know that there's a series creating this unit to receive this 1/2-inch really heavy piece of glass. Thanks. God bless. Shalom aleichem. Or as they say in Afrikaans, tot ziens.